Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel, Texas Overland. So I started this program just a few days ago, and I'm calling it a hike a day keeps the old man away, because I'm 59 now. The old man's looking back at me in the mirror. It's harder to do push-ups, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You can probably relate to everything I'm saying. So the new guy YouTube in me decided, hey man, let's talk about it. Let's show it and see if anyone's interested in this. If you're interested in this, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm tracking it on Strava, so maybe we could connect on there if you're interested, and maybe have some accountability with one another and stuff. So I usually start here behind my humble abode, and I'm fortunate enough to back up to a green belt and a ranch out here near Lake Travis. So there's some nice trails. I usually go around the lake. There's some trails through the neighborhood, but it's cool. It's super scenic, beautiful stuff, and I'll share some of that with you here in a little bit. So let me know your thoughts. Drop a comment if you're interested in doing something like this. We'll see if anybody wants to do it. I'm going to keep doing it with or without you, but if you did it with me, heck, that'd be cool. So let me know. Let's do it. All right, y'all. It is sloppy out here. It's so nasty today. It's been raining. It rained all day yesterday. It's supposed to rain all day today. I wore my ratty old shoes for this one. I almost threw these away. I'm glad I didn't, but check these nasty things out, man. Oh, almost busted it. Anyway, these things are worn out everywhere except for the bottom. The bottoms are still real nice. So these hikes are cool because I can go a different way every day. I still repeat the same trails, but I try to mix it up and, just to keep it interesting. But usually it's a big loop with not too much backtracking or anything. This is a trail I kind of cleared when I first moved in 2020. I was hoping this little creek down here would be flowing, but I'm surprised it's not. I mean, it's rained a bunch. But yeah, normally this little creek here would at least have a little water in it. I guess we need to soak the ground. A little dry out here in Texas. Pretty much always, I feel like. So that brings up another question. So I'm 59, I'll turn 60 this year, which I'm not sure how that happened. It's unbelievable. Because if you're like me, you still, what's George Strait say? I still feel like 25, but definitely don't look it, and starting to not feel it. If you don't mind, I'm just trying to get some feedback here, but let me know at what age you started feeling kind of drastic change. They say you're either gaining muscle or losing muscle. There's no real state of just holding and maintaining unless you're doing something to maintain it. But man, I've noticed in the last year, 2 years, that my strength has fallen off quite a bit, which is hard because when your brain wants to do something, it thinks you can do something and then you can't. It's a pretty sobering experience. So, you got to get off the couch and get moving, right? But yeah, if you don't mind, drop a comment. Let me know if you've experienced something similar and what age that happened for you. Just curious. So I'm open to any feedback, but yeah, I've got to start lifting and doing all that good stuff. Went snowboarding last season once, and man, I'll tell you what, I'm glad they had a hot tub because this old boy was hurting. And that was just from one day. And if we're being honest, I didn't even go hard that day. But yeah, anyway, let me know. I know that last creek wasn't flowing, but I'm heading down here to the lake. There's some coves that feed in here, so maybe we'll find us a waterfall. Stay tuned. I think I hear a waterfall up here, so I think I got one for us. See it over there. We'll go over there and check it out. Definitely wouldn't want to slip and fall right here. Hard to tell in a video, but that's a good ways down. So my wife, she walks quite a bit with friends through the neighborhood. She walks on the street, and I just can't do it, man. I'd rather be on a treadmill than walking on the street, man. It just can't do it. Bores me, have to dodge cars. But anyway. Can't get her out here in the woods. She'd rather be out there walking along that pavement, that hot pavement, nature. But hey, you know what? At least she's doing it, all right? She's out there walking. So the boys built this bridge so they could get across here on their bicycles, e-moto bikes, whatever they're riding that day. Looks like the weather might have taken its toll a little bit, but anyway, I was kind of proud of them for doing that. Took me back to my own childhood. Not much I love more than walking up and down creeks and rivers on this bedrock. I can't get enough of it. Except I'm gonna get wet feet. Definitely gonna get wet feet. Work. Sometimes we come to a dead end. Do I want to bust through this bull nettle? I don't know. Well, I decided to not try to get through that bull nettle. Came to higher ground and it led back to a trail. I don't know if it's the trail. Cool bench somebody whipped up. That's nice. All right, we're on a trail again. Man, there's been a ton of waterfalls today, so that's awesome. All right, y'all, how about those waterfalls? That was a good hike. I enjoyed the heck out of it. So, I'm not sponsored by Strava or anybody at all for that matter, but I'll post a picture of my map that I took as well as the stats from the hike so you can look at those. Also, let me know in the comments if you think I made it all the way back on the trail or if I had to jump on the road or not, and eat my words. So check it out. It might have started raining pretty hard, as you can hear in the background. So, hey, you guys have a great day. Appreciate you coming along with me, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.